trying to have actual UFOs fly over State Street. I don't know if it's going to happen, but Solstice being a very magical event, if we want something, it seems to happen. So I wouldn't be surprised if we actually had UFOs this year.
The greatest gift that we give the community is not the parade, but it's this workshop. The fact that people can come in here and learn that they're artists.
Magic. Magic happens here.
What I think is unique about this particular parade is that there's a community workshop component that invites the community in to be exposed to professional artists, mask makers who help everybody whenever they need masks, giant puppet makers, float builders, a variety of other artists in residence. Costume shop, of course, costume makers.
She looks like a princess sitting there. Okay.
Look at him.
Yeah, beautiful.
Solstice 2001.
Very cool.
You know, art is mainly a very solitary profession. Most of the time you were alone in your studio working. And so for people to work side by side, and most of them are working, you know, hundreds of times larger than what they normally do.
First summer solstice ever, first time ever doing big artwork. Kindergarten teacher, you work with very small, intricate things, and this is 11-foot serpent.
Very impressive.
Thank you. Well, I owe that a lot to Dominic and Chris and all the staff members here because I had a vision and they helped me produce my vision.
And then to be able to, you know, problem solve with your neighbor who has a whole different set of artistic skills is wonderful.
Jose next to me has also been a wonderful assistant. I'm stuck here, and where do I come up? So it's continuous.
Through the course?
Yeah, right in through here and on the belly. Which way am I going to go?
Don't make it like this. No, right here. Make it in the top.
Okay.
Right?
So little moons like that all the way
Right.
up, and still going the same way, all
Same
the way.
way, yeah. Put more color for the solstice.
All right. Thanks. I'll tell you, if you want to learn how to do anything in art, that's not just what I call flat art, but 3D art, by all means, spend the time in here. You'll learn a lot just even in a day.
So many of the members of the community can come in and learn the skills, and next year they can teach others, and it just makes the whole thing self-propelling, and it goes much easier year after year. Hopefully when we have a permanent home, the event can expand in yet another way. And have resident artists from other countries. We'd like to get some Trinidadians here and some people from Brazil, from the carnivals in Rio, and some Europeans who have worked in parade and festival there for years and years. So I think this is like one of this country's most unique events because of that community mix with the arts.
Take me to your parade.
sidewalk. Stay on the sidewalk. Stay on the sidewalk. Okay, make your turn.
Okay.
Full speed ahead now. Full speed ahead.
Oh! Yep, yeah, that's what you get tipped for a lot of times. Yes.
It all yet, Polly? Never mind.
Get the back of the black.
Well, everybody. Both of them.
Oh, it's a nice look, John.
Cut his wrist. I got enough stick on. I think we can.
Nobody sees. That'll be good for tomorrow. Okay, that's
How long does he want it? That long?
I don't know. Here, what if I try it?
Devils in charge! Watch the tree to your right.
Somebody had to do it. You had enough elves and fairies. You needed some political commentary. We need to see our ballot. Here's our ballot. These are the ballots they passed out in Florida. You got to see the ballots they passed out in Florida.
Now Simon says, jump up and down like a monkey. Now Bishops, get on your backs and raise your hands and feet in the air like you just don't care. You know, I can swear you're a bunch of monkeys and a bunch of Supreme Court justices. But you know what? Hey, you want your damn you Democrat monkeys up? I'll get you. Simon says, go on over there and kiss the police officers. Kiss the police officers. Kiss the police officers. Ride Cowboys. Ride them, you little monkeys. Ride them, you monkeys. Ride them, you monkeys.
Just behold my plastic flowers, need attend to them for hours. Every bloom will outlive you, a pretty price to pay. Now to automation.
Pay no attention to those recyclers behind us. They have their chance. You will want.
We'll take it. Every little bit you get helps put the parade on, so throw all the money in the hat. Or you can put it up here if you want.
go. They make us go with the street. Okay. Let's go with the street. Thanks. That's it.